Hello and greetings, everyone. Well, and my brain's been going a little bit overtime at the minute. Um, and I'm looking at things in a certain way, and I'm talking to other people who see it a different way. And we're having the discussion, and we're both certain we're right. Now, I still think I'm right, and the other person, who I respect a lot, also believes he's right. Now, this time it's not about Odinism. It's not about it's not about faith. It's not about Nordic stuff of Vikings. It's another subject. Um, it's not important what the subject is, but I start thinking more about how we can both have the same opinion about the subject. Um, and yet view it in different ways. You know what I mean? We both had an opinion which was very, very strong, and they were both opposite sides of the spectrum. I seen it my way, and I was 100% sure I was right. And the person I was talking to was also 100% sure I was right. So I did some research, found out I was right, and I contacted him, sent him the research with a big smile on my face. He was doing the same thing. He'd done his research, found out he was right, sent me his findings. Couldn't believe it. Both our findings said we're both right. How can that be? How can that be possible? Okay, I had a bit delving into some of my books on metaphysics and stuff like that, and I came up with a solution. If I'm walking down the road, it's three people, all three walking side by side. They're all aware of each other. The one on the left-hand side has got blue armbands on. The one on the right-hand side has got red armbands on. So the one on the left has got blue. The one on the right has got red. The guy in the centre, he has got a blue armband on his left and a red armband on his right. So the person that's on his right looks towards the person in the centre and he sees he's got a red armband on. And he thinks, I've got red armbands on. What I can see of him, he's also got red armbands. Now the person on the left, who's got blue armbands, turns to the person in the middle, and he can see a blue armband. And he's got blue armbands on. The person on his right has got armband on, blue one. So he takes it that the guy's the same as him. Do you understand what I'm saying? We see it from our perspective. The guy on the right sees the guy on the left. It's the same as he is because they both got red armbands. The guy on the left looks at the guy on the right, which is the guy in the centre, and he sees, I've got blue armbands on, he's got blue armband on, we're the same. And then when the guy in the middle walks away, the two people say, oh, I'm right, because he's the guy on the right says, I was right, I've got red armbands on, so does he. The guy on the left says, no, you're wrong. I've got blue armbands on, so does he. They're both seeing the same thing from different sides. It's the same object in the middle, but it's seeing it from different sides. Now, unless you can see the other side, you don't know. So when you're discussing things with people and you realise that there's also two truths to everything. You know, there's a truth you see, but there's also a truth you can't see. And everyone else, there's a truth they can see and a truth they can't see. You can never see everything. There's always got to be the opposite side. When you look up at the moon and it's a full moon, you see a bright moon. Remember on the other side of the moon, it's dark. It's the same as when you look at from the moon to the earth and you see half it's light, half it's dark. Two different views of everything. So before you start falling out with people, getting upset with people, arguing with people, just look and think, right, from looking at from where they see things, are things different? Try to do that and things become a lot simpler. You know, things may be real from what we see it, but we don't have the whole picture. Now this is making my brain boil a little bit thinking about this. But it works. You know, it makes sense once you're thinking about it like that. You can only see one side of the truth, and there is many sides of the truth. Okay, everyone, that's it for me. Tell me if you fully understand what I said, and if you agree. Tell me if you don't understand it and you agree. Tell us if you do understand, but I'm wrong. Yeah. Because remember, there's two sides, so I may be wrong, and I may be right at the same time. Yeah, it's making my brain hurt. I'm not well known for my intelligence. But on the other hand, I may be well known for my intelligence. You understand what I'm trying to say, don't you? Two sides of everything. Always look for both sides. Don't take everything at face value. Hail gods. Hail Tia. Hail Air. Hail the old father. Don't forget, everyone. Stay safe. Bye. Toodles.